Hi everyone, Lydia at Homespun Quilts and Yarn. I'm just about to put the last border on this quilt, and I thought I'd do a real quick video on putting on the border. And the first thing I did was measure the quilt top, the width at the top, the width at the center, and the width at the bottom. Added those up and divided by 3 to get the average width of my quilt. So the top was 34 1/4. The center was 31 1/4, 31 3/8, and 31, oh wait, what am I doing? Because I usually measure it in half. So it was, anyway, there were 3/8 and 1/4. So I decided just to go with 1/4 because the 1/8 of an inch is easily taken up in easing that in. So I've marked the center of the top with a pin, and I pressed the center of my border strip, and I want these to go right side to right side. I don't know if you can see my crease, but there's the crease. I'm going to match it with the top here and put a pin in, and that was me hitting the platform the camera's sitting on. Pull that pin out. I'm going to move this one back to the center. Then I'm going to take this strip, go all the way to the other side here, and pin that in place. I like to do my borders with the average. The average can actually help you square up the quilt slightly. If you have too much extra, there's something wrong with the piecing. It's probably your 1/4 inch is too large, or you had a brain, well, I'm just going to say brain fart, sorry. And somewhere in the quilt, you need to find the error and fix it. So what I'm doing is looking about halfway between my center pin and the outside end, and I'm going to split the difference approximately the middle. Then I'm going to split that difference in the middle. And I'm a pinner, so I'm going to split this again. So to find the average, you're going to measure the quilt top for any of your borders, top or bottom sides, through the top, the center, and the bottom. Add those 3 numbers together and divide by 3, and that will get the average width or length of your quilt. And then when you're pinning this on by going in half, 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 you could ease in or gather up. See this little tiny bit? Well, when I stretch it out, it's gone. But there's just a slight thing here. By pinning this in the center, it doesn't make it go away, but it evens it throughout the quilt top. I hope I'm making sense. I feel a little out of it this morning. Okay, so I got everything pinned on this side. There's my center again. I'm going to come over to this side and do the same thing. So by using this method, like I said, you can sometimes correct a little bit if your quilt's not quite square. Here's my center. And I'm just eyeballing the difference. I'm looking for the center. You'd be surprised at how well this works by eyeballing the center. Your eye's pretty good at doing differences. Now, even though I've got all these pinned on the top area like this, I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to sew on with this underneath because you don't have any, well, you have minimal seams to deal with then. So if you have a heavily pieced block, say if I had to sew it right here, with these on the bottom, you're in danger of all of these flipping. But by putting this nice straight piece on the bottom, you really don't have to worry about that just when you come to these, which is super nice. All right, there we go. Ready to sew. I'll turn this over. And then I'll put it through the sewing machine this way. All right, have a good day, everyone. Hope this helps.